Recording. Well, we were doing that already, man. We're handling it for you. Like Clade Company or something? Yeah, Rico's Roughnecks. They're like it was a metal extractor, wasn't it? Like a resource extractor. the, yeah, some vital organ. But not its testicles, so we're good. Yeah. Yeah, he was not feeling so hot. He's let because it wasn't effective as shooting in the gonads. Yeah, I brought that up, but it would have been it would have been bad. That's cool, man. I'm gonna go. I'm worried. I'm worried about you, man. You got some issues. You're like the person that takes ears and stuff. You know, we gotta like, we gotta have a conversation. Go for the heart or brain or both, and stay out of the little pools of blood looking stuff because it'll try to suck you in. You'll see these giant pools of like circular pools of blood. Stay out of them. It's not pleasant. I don't know. I mean, kind of like my battle suit. What's a mining jack do? Let me go to I'll take a look.
Yeah, it's it's very useful stuff uh, for them, but based on your effectiveness and tackling the extractor, they're willing to trade for this stuff. Um, so you might, I don't know what you guys have. I think you guys spent most of what you had. So you're really just kind of, I don't know that you guys actually have the ability to actually purchase anything right
Yeah,
now.
I don't
I
have a
don't
whole
know.
lot of money.
I mean, if there's something you guys really want to get into, we can probably look at it. They have plenty of Mark One healing serums. If you've got some UPBs for those, med patches. Don't know how much of that stuff you guys actually need. Alder's got some funds he's willing to spend. It looks like, or willing to lend, maybe. Is that mining jack not a?
It's heavy
Not
armor.
a.
It's just heavy armor.
It's heavy armor. Oh, okay. Thought by the name it had to be. It was probably power armor, but I guess not.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it's
cool with
plus 8,
just.
plus 11. It might be good for someone.
Yeah, definitely for somebody. I'm cool with just letting my water body hang out inside my battle
But
armor.
yeah, you're just oozing out all over the place, kind of rippling over parts of it and then sliding back in further down.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. So it's pretty moist.
It's moist. I don't know if that bothers anybody, that word. Um,
I particularly am fond of that word.
all right. Let's see. So the next day, early the next day. What's that?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at the thing. I'm talking out loud. Never mind.
Okay.
It's all good.
Early the next day, Heskimo joins you to strategize about your approach to Uudz and the university. He says, Clayton Company has wanted to make an extended survey and scouting mission into the city since we began our freedom fighting work. Your mission to Zesh University dovetails neatly with these plans. The destruction of the extractor has drawn much of the swarm's attention to that location, away from the rest of the city. This expedition allows us to perform additional scavenging in the area that we haven't been able to yet. There promises to be an abundance of supplies for our little community. We'd like to conduct an in-depth survey of the state of Uudz, and it's likely to take a few days. So we've decided to establish a temporary forward base in the city. If all goes well, the Clade team can also install some armaments that the company can use in targeted strikes against the swarm in the city. He breaks out a map of the surroundings and points out where you guys are now, where the forward base would be set up, where you destroyed the extractor, as well as like where your starship is.
And we went all the way back in the wrong way, away from nudes.
Well, it wasn't safe over there at the time. Not really safe now, but it's better.
And we got bugs to kill.
Oh, let's see.
What's this big spire-looking thing up there in the upper left-hand corner? Just curious.
It's something. Yeah, it's decoration on the map.
Oh, okay.
It's not describing where the book. I assume it's like the it's some kind of swarm structure, some kind of structure the swarm made while they were on planet.
Okay.
Let's see. So he also provides you with a holographic map of Uudz, though the cartography predates the swarm's attack. He adds a few annotations to show the location the location of a newly opened rift bisecting the city. You can see it there on the map. Hey, Etchiex, have you found Jadvada yet? Bring them over here. They should have some information. I think they attended Zest University at one time. Go back to page 19. What does it say? Let's see. So, Jadvada. I don't have them on this. Bring them up here real quick. Looks like this. Another Sheeran.
Nice. That image looks so clear and clean.
Isn't it? Doesn't that look good?
Man, where are you getting
I
this
actually
from?
went the 4 times, four times up, and then I brought it back down 50%.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, dude. It takes away all that image compression.
Yeah. I know they said page 19, but page 19 wasn't correct for where this person was. I got to find the information. This person actually has information for you. All right. So, yeah, I graduated from Zest University a few years ago. They go on to reveal that they had an anthropology class with Professor Galchek. They kind of know where the professor's office is in the main academic building. You know, you go into the main room, you go down the hallway, and it's over around on the left.
Oh, thanks.
I wasn't particularly fond of his class, but he had a lot of interesting relics in his office. One in particular was impressive. It was an impressive weapon. Seemed like it might have been blessed by Hylax herself.
That's exactly what we need.
You gonna come with us, college boy?
Yeah, I'll be on this trip. Heskimo says, we've identified an area ideal for establishing the forward base. It's a series of sturdy industrial facilities, only a few blocks from the university. You shouldn't have any trouble making it back there to the university and back and forth. You should be able to use the forward base as a staging area for excursions into the university if you don't get it all done in one shot, of course.
Well, we don't want to put you guys in too much risk here.
Well, we need this forward base. Like I said, it'd be great if we can get some weapon emplacements put in. We might even have a chance of bringing down some of them swarm ships, making it safer for other vessels to land in the city.
Yeah, but the problem with putting weapon emplacements in is that they become, fixed, and then you can die.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we got to take the place back at some point.
For you, get your home back.
I certainly hope you the best.
See.
They'll leave
We're
eventually.
the best around. We'd hoped they would, but it seems they continue to just destroy the planet from within.
Well, eventually they will leave.
But then we'll
What
just
do they
be
leave
gone.
behind, too?
Might be a husk world then.
Ha 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 ha. I see what you did there. If no one has anything else they want to do,
No.
it turns out that Heskemu is accompanying this mission as well, as is Etchiax and her platoon, and Jadvada comes along as well. Heskemu remarks, if asked, leadership isn't worth anything from a leader who isn't willing to do what they're asking others to.
True. But a dead leader is not leading anybody.
Inspired by your bravery, Heskemu. Momo looks completely sincere as he says that.
And that's why you're in charge there, Momo.
No, I'm just listening to the boss, and points at the pet carrier where Walter is.
As you begin your journey up to Uudz, it's pretty much a similar trek as the one you made to the extractor. This time, however, the tremors have lessened considerably, and you encounter fewer instances of unexpected volcanic activity. The air seems clearer, but not nearly enough that you could travel without environmental protections. So you would want to make sure you maintain those as much as possible.
I'm sorry, say it again?
You'll want to make sure you're paying attention to your armor's environmental protections. Stelly, your water body does most of that, so
Yeah, I'm not really worried about
you're not too worried. But the rest of you might be.
Does a thermal regulator help at all?
It'll keep you warm when it's cold and keep you cold when it's warm, but it's not going to do anything for the toxic compounds in the air.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm pretty much I'm pretty much immune to that.
Yeah. So on the way there, what do you guys want to talk to anybody in particular on the way there? Ask any questions?
I'm just gonna chit chat with the quartermaster guy.
Quartermaster guy. They didn't have a quartermaster.
Wasn't it the guy selling stuff?
That's pretty much just the entire company.
Well, never mind then.
I mean, they had the supplies. I mean, they're not bringing all of them with them. They're not moving the whole base.
Momo will sidle up to or sit down next to Jadvada, right?
Yeah.
And offer Jadvada a cigarette.
Yeah, I've never experienced this before. What is it?
Oh, well, you light it on fire and then you breathe the smoke into your lungs. It's
That
how I get
sounds-
this cool voice.
That sounds very unhealthy. I
Hey.
guess.
Nah, it's
Sure.
perfectly fine for you.
Nah, I don't think I care for that. But you know, as an engineering student there in the university, we were prone to pulling pranks, using fire extinguishers. Used to have them all over campus. We could make it snow in the atrium, freeze classroom doors shut to avoid lectures. Now we know enough that I could probably make some useful supplies out of them, so long as the university still employs the old Gelyagon model of fire extinguisher. And regretfully, these newer designs, the ones that most places have nowadays, the safety precautions prevent you from doing anything fun with them. I could probably make some cryo grenades or possibly even some kind of frost cannon.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You're talking my language, Jedvada.
Just bring me back the extinguisher. They're these big canister type deals. You'll know them if you see them.
Got it. I'll keep my eyes open.
Extinguishers.
All 6 looking for those extinguishers.
He's looking for fire extinguishers.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? It's like, whoa, making explosions that are cold? You're blowing my mind. This is like a whole new world to me.
The journey takes you another full day of marching, and the team emerges from the Uudz sewer system at the site of the planned forward base early on the second day. The company immediately begins converting one of the remaining structures into an outpost and planning their own scouting missions, leaving you to make your way to Uudz University as you will.
We get like some kind of either like directions or makeshift map or something from Jedvada.
Yeah,
Or is he coming with us, or is he staying at the forward base?
No. He's staying with forward base. Heskemu has provided you a hollow map so you can find your way around Uudz and to the university, which is pretty much just north of the forward camp. What you know is let's see. You can trade for basic medical supplies with Clade Company. They still have a few remaining. You can retreat back to the forward base. It will remain as an outpost where you can rest if necessary. You've been told that if you're at the base, you will be asked to take part in regular watches to defend the place, which seems fair enough. Additionally, they inform you that they do not have facilities for recharging environmental protections. So the university's environment shouldn't be anywhere near as dangerous as the interior of the extractor, but you should still manage your resources carefully.
Environmental protections are good for like how many hours for level of the thing?
24 hours per level.
And does that include
Per
power,
item
right?
level. And then there are some upgrades that can extend that even further.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're only out a day and back, then you should be fine. I mean, all of you have armor at item level 2 or better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Let me confirm.
I would imagine.
Yeah, my power armor is level 5,
Level
so
4, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
so power armor counts too, right?
Yeah, level 4.
Yeah. Power armor has environmental protections in it.
Okay.
So, is Uudz
Oh.
a densely packed city? Like buildings are close together.
Well, it kind of used to be. I mean, it was a city. I mean, it was a large modern city. What are you going for? What are you looking for specifically?
Is there enough rooftops still standing to actually travel via them, or no?
No, not really. There's the random destruction of buildings is going to pretty much limit your paths anyway. But you do realize, and Heskemu advises you that if you spend too much time going back and forth between the university, you're likely to encounter swarm patrols. And so you should be conscious of that. But I mean, it's not too far away. So I mean, if you get into a bad situation and you have to retreat, you have some place to go.
Well, that's a good just in case.
Anyone want to do anything before you head out?
Trying to look and
Are
see.
you ready to get going on it?
Trying to see if there's any any like cool like whatchamacallits. Shit. Armor upgrades I could use for this.
Armor upgrades. Armor upgrades. Let's see. Doesn't look like they had too many. They didn't find too many armor upgrades. I mean, you could have had something made. You could have been working on having something made if you wanted something specific. They have people who are decent at crafting stuff.
Okay, can I have cybernetic limbs for my for my Stellifara?
No.
I'm just questioning how that works.
I don't know that would work. You don't have arms.
Well, it doesn't say that I have don't have body slots.
I guess you would just flow into them with your water body, right? I don't
so.
know what it would. I don't know if it would do anything for you, really.
I don't know either. It's a good question though. No, I'm good.
All right. If no one has anything else they want to accomplish, you begin making your way through the city of Uudz to Zesh University. There is a startling absence of bodies throughout the city. Though the signs of conflict are obvious. Abandoned vehicles, scattered belongings, discarded weapons and armor. You don't find anything of use. It's all damaged, too far damaged. But let's see. Give me a culture or a applicable profession skills. A profession skill you think is applicable if you wish to know further information as you travel through the city.
What about survival?
It's more cultural based. Erebus is all over it. It lets you know that basically the swarm consumes any and all organic material, but has little use for conventional technology, which is why you see all the discarded items among the city.
Can't they recycle them though? Break them down into like base metals?
No, they break down organic material into base materials and then use that to build other swarm components.
So why would they extract stuff from the ground then, like metals and stuff from the ground?
Gases and other stuff. Organic materials from the grounds. Oil, man, crude. I don't know.
That doesn't make
it's
sense.
Weird.
Because they're not extracting metals.
It's not metals they're extracting. It's other materials.
Oh, okay.
Creatures and plants.
Let's see.
Moss grows underground.
All right. So you find Zesh University located near the northwestern edge of Uudz, west of the large rift bisecting the city. From what you know from Jadvada, at the height of its, at the peak of its existence, the university probably never really had more than a few thousand students. Most of the academic activity took place in a single large facility with student dormitories and a few research labs. A separate administration building used to stand nearby. Of these, only the main academic building is still standing, and only its central and eastern portions seem to be intact. The rest of its structures have collapsed due to the swarm attack, subsequent tremors, and upheavals caused by the extractors. As you observe the university,
We die.
you die. No, you don't die. You note that the walls are made of concrete and likely are quite tough. Like most of Uudz, the university appears to no longer have power. So anywhere you can see in, you don't see any electricity within the city, any obvious signs of electricity. Though here in this courtyard, This open space might once have borne grass or gardens, but deep fissures now run across the surface, and the remaining soil is merely an ashy powder, pitted and crusted from acid rains. The university's main academic facility still stands on the northern edge of this square space, cracked and scarred, but largely intact. The other buildings lining the central square have not been so lucky. Those on the east and south sides are no more than crumbled heaps of rubble, while a sinkhole has greedily swallowed anything that might have stood to the west. The paved paths that once connected the various facilities are cracked and uneven, lurching up from the broken ground. Bum bum bum.
Let's mess them up.
No sign of swarm activity out here. Shall we just go right in?
You do see a pair of double doors to the on the north side of the square.
Do we see any windows anywhere? Or no?
They appear to be on. There appear to be large windows on the top of the northern building. It seems to be slanting up away from you with giant skylights, but nothing in the walls.
How hard does it look to climb the walls?
They are concrete, which has a climb DC of... Oh, let's see. What does it say here? Climbing. That's... They don't put it up here. What do we got? Material hardness, hit points. Statistics for walls. Concrete walls have an athletics DC to climb of 25. Normally.
Does anyone have
The pitted, cracked walls might be a little easier to climb.
anyone have a grappling hook and some rope?
Feel like we did have one, but I don't remember what happened to it.
Did we have rope?
Does someone at least have a grappling hook? I got rope covered.
I have a knife.
I don't think that will help very well.
Momo starts patting his pockets for the handful of items
We
that
have
he
a
carries that
grappler.
not in his hands.
We have a grappler and 50 feet of titanium alloy cable.
Sweet.
Do it.
And I have a strength score of +4, so you know.
Well, I hear some of us are going on the roof.
We could try that.
I have strength of +5.
I hate you. Well, I'm a little water creature, okay?
Fair.
And an exoskeleton.
I got an athletics of +10.
Plus 12, but I still would rather do it with the rope, so I don't have to roll a 13.
Yeah, rope is good.
Maybe we could try getting up there, and at the very least, we could try to look down from that skylight thing.
Well,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I like what you guys are thinking. We're going all 6 on this.
I'm glad I'm rubbing off on you, Stelly.
Yeah, your hair is getting in the water. I understand. All that fur. When you grow,
Erebus, as you make your way around the edge of that crevice, you notice that the fissures are quite deep, and though easy to avoid, if you did for some reason fall into them, they should be fairly easy to climb out of.
Okay.
How wide are they?
Wide enough for you to fall into.
Okay.
About 3 to 4 or 5 feet.
Momo casually will run and jump over the one.
yeah, looks like we got some stuff over here, maybe. Unless it's just bad dynamic gliding.
What's that? Oh, you can go down along the edge of the building if you want.
I don't know if there's anything over there though.
Do you see like a what are you seeing? Like a little blip sticking out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just where I have the wall connecting, and it's not perfect.
Okay, I got you.
The rest of it, it's just the side of the building.
Didn't know if I saw a hiccup or something.
And who has the grappler?
Oh,
Phil, is this something that provides cover potentially?
we got a back door over here.
Stelly, you kind of see some doors, but the floor over on that side, the ground slopes away dangerously to the west, and there's a large amount of debris that blocks those doors.
Okay.
What happened to Tari?
I don't know. You with us, Tari?
Yeah.
She's Atari.
Okay.
You just had like green stuff on you.
What?
That's
on
her
your,
skin.
on your pawn. No.
I think I should heal myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You hadn't healed it from. You hadn't put on the hit points regain. That's all.
Correct.
I figured it was that. It was just like, oh, what's Tari doing?
I was fixing up my
Healing.
under that.
Looks like she's drinking green goop.
She's getting crunk, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have a grappler. You're gonna shoot up and then climb up a cable.
Faux show.
Who's going? Who's going first?
I think we should send. Can we just throw Alder up there and see if, like, you know?
Gee.
The wall here is about 30 feet high.
Well, he's like Dinky.
The answer
Well,
to that
yeah.
is yes. I'm sure if I can throw a grenade 4 feet, I'm sure I can throw Alder, but I'm not going to.
I mean, seriously, we get a slingshot and it's like.
Boom! Clinch up, Legolas.
It's just plain disrespectful of boss.
Just throw me.
No, if we launch the grappler, I'll climb up first.
Yeah, he's all pedals, man. Okay. And that's all stamen right there. 4 pounds of stamen.
The hardest thing with throwing Alder is the air air resistance.
Actually, probably want to like tie Alder to like a grenade first.
Throw him on
Not
attached
pull
to
the pin off,
grenade.
though. I'd leave the pin in and then throw the grenade. But that's just like in the back of Momo's mind. That's like an emergency situation. Momo's about to die and he's got to get Alder to safety. Momo would.
Well, then he can pull the pin himself and then rocket jump with it, right?
I mean, or just say like, little buddy, hang on, use your tentacles, hang on to this, and just chuck him all together.
Someone said they would go up first, but I didn't catch who it was.
I think it was Eric.
Erebus, I will.
Erebus. Okay. So Erebus, you climb up the cable and you get up and you're up there and you can see that it's a slanted roof and the skylights are pretty open. They're somewhat cracked. They've taken some damage, obviously. But as you look down, everything is black for adjutant. Let me check your token. I'm still using regular lighting. You have.
Oh no, it loaded now.
Okay.
Everything's like really blurry in the square I see.
It should keep loading. There's quite a bit of map on this page.
Just take a while.
But it may take a bit to load, but it should come into focus. You can try zooming out and back in. That helps sometimes. Erebus, as you get up there and you start looking around, you look down and you see a large open area inside the building. It has a design suggesting it was once a bustling center of activity. The atrium remains a spacious area despite the obvious signs of destruction. The graceful skylights are cracked and look ready to shatter at any moment. Probably not safe to walk around up there. You notice some signage inside the atrium, hard to read from here. And inside, you note a raised portion of the room separated by a glass block half wall. A series of doors with large signs have been crushed under the weight of a collapsed second floor over to the west. And let's see, all of the furniture from the space, formerly cozy sofas, tables, chairs, beanbag lounge furniture, and even a few overturned vending machines have been piled along with chunks of broken concrete and reinforced with rebar to form some makeshift barricades. Standing in the center of that room with a peculiar expression of pride and achievement, despite the surrounding devastation, is a bronze statue of a Shirin woman carrying a data pad. A small plaque adorns the statue's base. Erebus, you can give me a perception check as you look in. This is the statue you see.
That's pretty metal.
It's metal, and it's pretty. You're right. All right, Erebus. As you're peeking up there, let me just check and see if they notice you.
Roll stealth.
Yeah, I would have done this stealthily.
Well, of course you would. Go ahead.
Very nice. You got to take Erebus stealthing as read.
All right.
That's what she always does.
Okay, Erebus, I'm going to move you.
Okay.
Over here. You're not actually in the room,
I'm on top.
but you're on top looking down. You should be able to now see the barricades,
Yeah.
the statue, the raised area with the glass walls. Additionally, you note 3 bustas hiding behind the barricades.
Oh.
They don't seem to have noticed you.
Ooh.
You also note that while the skylights are only about 30 feet over here, it climbs to about 60 to the far northeast corner.
Okay. I will send a message via text. Yeah, tell him that these things are in here.
Let's see. Do you know what these things are? You have seen these before. These are the core boxes. I didn't put a picture up here for you. Let me grab you an image of what they look like real quick, so that you can all remember. I think. Let me just do a search here. Yeah. You guys remember these guys?
Are they the
We fought him inside the extractor guy.
the operator ones? Operative ones?
No, these aren't the brainy ones. These are the.
They shoot.
They have that cannon grafted to their one arm.
Are they the ones that try to
and they
shove us
do-
into the holes?
I'm sorry, say that
Are
again.
they the ones that try to shove us into the holes?
No, those are the rhinoceros-looking ones.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys
those
have
are
a ranged attack.
Yeah, these guys have a ranged attack. They are when you were leaving Suskalon, this was the one that was in charge of those groups as you were leaving. It had that acid cannon. It was blowing through the glass wall to come and get you at the starship.
Oh, I remember those a-holes.
There was one inside the extractor that was protecting the brainy mechanic ones.
I remember those glass holes.
I think
I see
Momo
what you
will
did there.
Will text back to Erebus just to say, do you think it's worth us trying to get up there and getting a shot from an elevated position, or just trying to burst through the doors?
You could probably flank them.
You said the top portion is covered in glass and looks like it might break.
The lasers can go
Well,
through glass.
there is definitely the skylights where you're looking through are cracked and look ready to shatter.
But the roof
Might not be good to have a lot of people up there.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, the roof as a whole, does it look like it can hold multiple of us, or no?
Potentially, but I mean, you could put a few people up there to shoot down at them, perhaps. I mean, if you wanted to put some people up there, you could. If you all went up there, I don't know. You're not all very heavy. If you spread out, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Since you guys are at least going to have a couple of people up there, let me get on the map layer real quick and line out where the windows are. I just have to make this up.
Momo's going to ask Erebus, what's the positioning of the creatures? How far apart are they from each other? And how far away are they from, say, just the edge of the roof where you climbed up to? Or the level that you climbed up to? Which I guess is really a question for you, Phil. But what does Erebus see?
Just to make it easier so that he doesn't have to, so they don't have to describe it. You've got, there's one just off to the right of the entrance, about 30 feet behind a barricade. There's another one further in and to the left, about 40, 50 feet behind a barricade. And then there's one up on the raised portion in and to the right some, maybe 60, 70 feet behind a barricade.
What's the height of the roof?
The ceiling is 30 feet at the southwest and 60 feet at the northeast.
Okay.
It's sloped.
Last question, and this is really just to decide if it's worth Momo going up there. Is there a... Does it look to Erebus like there's a point where I could get more than one of them in a 20-foot radius?
No, they're too far spread out for that.
10-4. That was what it was all about. It's just whether or not it's worth throwing my new grenade in there from the roof. In that case, once that happens, Momo says, well, maybe we could put one or two of us up to do some sniping from up top, and the rest of us can go in with a frontal assault.
Full frontal action.
Hell yeah, Stelly.
Full frontal brutality.
You should go up there. You can probably nail them from up there and even hit us if you need to.
So while they're planning, I want to just move along the roof up to about there-ish.
Okay. Moving about the roof, you do hear some creaking of some metal fatigue, some fatigued metal. It's not the most secure place you've ever traversed, but it's holding for now.
Okay.
Anyone else going up?
I'm not very stealthy in my armor, so.
I'm not stealthy at all.
I mean,
Which is, of course, why they're all behind barricades looking at the front doors.
That's at +2 to stealth. I'm not doing that.
I got a plus 12 to stealth, but I got to take an armor check penalty in effect then too. So.
Yeah, but you guys didn't say you were moving stealthy.
So for the most part, am I able to see and get a shot on all three of them from my position here?
Yeah, the far west one is probably going to get some partial cover from the barricade he's behind because of the angle you're eventually going to get. But the other two, you've got clear line of shot on both of those.
Yeah, I guess Steli will go up. I'm not gonna leave Erebus up there by herself.
I'd be fine up here by myself.
Well, I don't want to get hit either, so.
Fair enough.
To go up, Momo will just say, Steli, just be careful. That power armor is pretty heavy.
No,
Erebus said that roof looks like it could cave in. Be careful.
It's not that heavy. Just a
Okay.
medium.
How heavy is it?
It's a medium-sized, armor. So.
Well, what is the bulk when not worn?
I can tell you that the bulk is 2.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Which one is it?
Battle harness.
Battle harness. Battle harness.
Yeah, the bulk is 20.
Bulk is 20, not 2. 20.
20?
Not while. I mean, it doesn't affect you. You don't have to take that bulk into account while you're wearing it. But if you were carrying it, it would be bulk 20. So it has a good bit of weight to it, as well as being, not easy to carry.
All right, fine. I guess I won't go up. I don't want to, crash the party.
Damn it, Momo! Gonna make checks to see if he fell through the roof.
Stop being logical, Momo. Jeez.
Ruined my fun.
I'm thinking about it too, but then I'm thinking Momo carries a lot of equipment. I'm kind of heavy.
Yeah, but you're small.
Size. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I carry a lot of stuff because I have a strength.
So what you're saying is you're very concentrated.
Yes, I'm dense. So I was thinking about it myself. So
I didn't say it.
Yes.
There's me over here with a medium creature on the smaller side with only 5 bulk.
All right, are you guys then ready to do the initiative thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, before we do that, I'd like to move up to I'll flank the other side of the door.
It gets closer to some
That's
doors.
pretty much what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, everybody get in position so we can open doors.
Here?
An adjutant, you can absolutely use that stuff as a barricade there.
What kind of
Not
cover
sure
does
what
Adjutant
kind
get?
of shots you'll be able to get off there, but you can see after the doors open.
Does Adjutant get partial or full cover?
Oh, adjutant will get cover from behind the barricade if they're
Okay.
shooting through it. And as soon as you're ready, roll them dice. Nice, Steli.
It's wasted on me.
Yeah, because you got to open the door.
Yeah.
So, quick question: is the glass broken already on top, or is it just cracked?
It's cracked. You're going to have to break it to get some shots off, unless you're using a laser. Lasers will go through the glass. And I'm just missing Tari's initiative.
She's playing Atari, okay?
I don't.
What kind of sniper rifle do you use?
Series 21 plasma guide.
It's pretty serious.
It's serious.
I just meant, would that go through?
Does the door push open, or does it like activate open, or
That's what I was.
You note that the doors do in fact have I just read it. Where was it? It looks to have a sophisticated magnetic lock with electronic keycard access. But based on the power failure, they have defaulted to an unlocked state to comply with fire and safety regulations.
So
you should be able to just pull them open. They probably pull open, because safety. The doors will go open from the in to the out.
Okay.
So you would have to grab them and pull them open. But it looks like you could open those 2 doors as part of a movement action.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them both open.
Boom. So you open those 2 doors.
I got a shot at this guy, right?
And you see, you got that guy there. He's behind some. Give me your perception check, Steli, because they're actually hiding.
I can see him.
Yeah, you see him. You definitely see this guy hiding there. Let me look at your range. You see the glass wall and the barricade over here, which Erebus has indicated that one is hiding behind, and then you can't see the stuff off to the left because
No,
the
I can't
wall's
see
in the
Jack
way.
over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a shot off at the guy.
Sure. Get him. And that is fire with a laser. And even with the cover, you managed to sneak a shot in on him.
Oh, lucky me.
Lucky shot on you. Thank you. Alder.
You apes, you want to live
Can't
forever?
see squat. Alder's delaying. If you want to delay, do you know when you want to take your turn, or you just want to be on delay?
After the door opens, or when I
Okay.
can see an enemy.
Okay. Erebus. You note the far door opens and Stelly shoots a laser blast in.
So what is the one with the plasma weapon? Does that go through the windows or will it break the windows?
Let's see. Plasma weapon is electricity and fire, but it's not a ray, so it would damage. It would damage the window. I mean, you could fire. You can make a full round. Well, that's probably an unwieldy weapon, right?
Yeah.
So you will probably have to destroy or knock out the window first, and then shoot through it.
Okay. In that case, I probably would have known that, so I would have had my sniper rifle out, but with my offhand, just pulling out my knife to break the window.
Sure. I mean, or you could use the butt of the rifle, whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess that works too. Some way, so I still have it for next rounds.
Yeah. So are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna break the window open.
You're not picking up a whole lot of cover up there. There's not a whole lot of structure around these windows. But I will give you partial cover. But as you do so, this one turns and looks up.
Yeah. I was hoping it'd go through so I can snake from up there.
Yeah. The other thing with the laser does damage the glass as well as the target, but the laser actually goes through the glass, whereas the plasma is it's kind of like this charged electric ball, so it's gonna have to hit. It's gonna hit the glass. It's not just gonna move through it. It's not just light. All right, Tari.
Okay.
What can you see? You can't
Not
see
much.
anything really.
Yeah, I really can't.
You can just about see the edge of a barricade over along this wall. But again, you could move up, open those doors, and complete your movement after opening them. If you wanted to move inside.
Does that seem like a... I don't know. I guess, which of these are both wood, right?
What's that? Yeah, there's a set of doors here and a set of doors here.
Okay. And that is open right now, right?
Just the one. The other ones
Oh,
are
that
still
one.
closed.
Oh, that one's open.
I mean, you could go up to the doors, open them, look inside, and then decide to move away or close the doors. I mean,
Yeah, I won't do that.
so open it. I assume you are opening the doors, yes?
Yeah.
All right, so you open the doors, and give me a perception check. you notice all the ones you can see. So yeah, this guy over here is hiding. Over to the left is hiding behind some barricades there. You've got the one up on the raised structure behind the barricades, and then one off to your right that you can only barely see.
What is the blue thing you said, barricade?
The blue rectangles are where the skylights are.
Okay. I will start to move. And then move around.
All right. So you are pressing that guy.
Do my weapon draw on that point.
And that's your turn?
Yeah, but that will.
All right. Momo. Alder, the door is open, but I don't think you can actually see anything unless Momo moves.
No, can't see
It's
anything.
gonna move.
Okay, so I'm going to move you right after Momo, because he's probably going to move to some place where you can act, and I'll give you the opportunity to act.
Let's see. Okay, I see that guy.
Momo! Perception check. They're hiding. I mean, it's you kind of know where they are, but if your perception's low, you might not actually see them. You easily pick up this guy, and you see some movement over here, but you're not confident about this one.
Well, I've used 10 feet of movement. So, let me just see something real quick. Nah, I can't get that to work. They're too far apart. Alright, Momo is going to move, got 15 feet of movement left, so I can get up to here.
This statue is fairly large and could be used for cover against shots from one side or the other.
Yeah, but I can't really get to it.
Granted. I mean, unless you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I mean I could, but then I wouldn't be attacking, and I'm not prepared to burn my one hyper of the day just yet.
Not on the first encounter? Come on!
Not on the first encounter. I'm just gonna step up to here and shoot this gentleman with my artillery laser. That is a
He is going to
23.
get the cover bonus, but I don't think that's going to matter.
All right, then that is 15 points of fire damage.
Check and make sure these guys don't have any specific resistance. They do not appear to have any resistance to your fire damage.
Almost.
All right, Alder, would you like to come off delay?
Yes, I want to go ahead and cover attack him and get him.
Give me your perception check. I just want to make sure that you see them. Yes, you see them.
Then that number 3.
I have not seen your clever attack.
There's the attack.
Yep.
And there's the bluff.
And that's against sense motive, or 10 plus sense motive, or 15 plus 1.5 CR, right?
Yes.
All right, so you beat it. It's flat-footed to your friend's attacks. And you hit it for 11 points of piercing damage. already quite beat up. But fortunately, it's next. Alright. And it doesn't have to move. Okay. It's just gonna claw at Tari a couple of times. I think that's a miss. And I believe that's a miss too, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, that was a very ineffective swarm, Korvax. Adjutant, you're up.
Alright. Take it.
Oh, give me your perception check. He is hiding,
Yeah, it's behind that middle wall there.
and he hasn't acted yet. Well, I think if you snap to corners, you probably could see him if your perception's high enough.
Nah, probably go into the room anyway. Because that's not a very good shot.
Granted, but give me your perception because the only one that has acted is the one over here on the right, lower right.
Yeah.
So they have a stealth, but it's not very good. So yeah, entering the room, you pick them all up, especially with Erebus's previous warnings.
Okay, well, I think I'll shoot this one.
All right.
Probably got a bit of cover there, though.
Absolutely. These barricades look very well made. Not by the swarm. So they are certainly taking advantage of them.
The rest of my move. And yeah, I'll try to shoot that guy. Yes,
19 KAC is gonna be, well, it just kind of ricochets off a piece of the barricade, but it was headed straight at him.
Alright.
He reaches through with that cannon and fires at you. I'm pretty sure those cannons are not unwieldy. They're not. So it blasts. Oh, what's the range on his hand cannon? 40 feet. Yeah, he just fires twice at Adjutant because close target. $21 and a 15. And so you're going to take 7 points of acid damage from the first shot, and the second shot misses you.
Okay. Sounds good.
This one here turns and fires up at Erebus.
Cool.
And it looks like you're 25 and probably 55. I'll give him a -2 just because I'm a nice guy. But he's going to fire twice as well. Oh, that was supposed to... That's so you'd only be a -2, not -4. Oh, it should be another -2. It should be -6. That one is -6. So 21. Is that going to hit you, Erebus? It would, except for the partial cover that I granted you as well. So you're safe. However, the acid hits the ceiling underneath you, and you hear it groaning. Skelly, what do you want to do?
All right, I'm gonna. I think I have shot on the run, so that means I can shoot. I can move.
You can
Then
move,
shoot.
shoot, move, right? Finish your movement?
I believe so. Let me double check because I have shot in the run because I don't remember. Yeah, I have shot in the run. I have lunge too. Apparently, I just picked that up. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna look over here, and I'm gonna shoot this guy now.
Okay.
I'm glad I picked up these good feats.
Yeah. Nice. As long as you can remember them, right?
Yeah,
That's what
for
scares
real.
me about playing a level 13 character.
Yep.
You just managed to snake that shot through the cover. Oh, plus he's flat-footed to attacks. That helps.
Then I'm gonna move back.
As you shoot him, you see him fall.
You're welcome,
Duck
Tari.
in, shoot, duck out. Nice job.
Use my action to aim my sniper. Fire at the one that fires me.
Okay. The aiming action give you a plus to hit?
Lord.
No, it gives it the sniper range, which is 250
Okay.
feet to 30 feet of it.
Sure. That was a energy shot. So you can either does this weapon have a critical effect?
It's an owie effect.
Yeah, I mean it does damage for sure. You can attempt a trip combat maneuver at the same attack bonus against the target or any foe adjacent to it. Would you like to attempt a trip combat maneuver against that creature?
Sure.
You don't have to.
Actually, yeah, it being on the ground might help. I'm just gonna have do lots of damage.
Okay. So it takes 19 points of damage, which hurts. And that's your turn, right?
Yep.
All right, you can click that done button and send the initiative to Tari. All right, Tari, they killed your first bug.
That they did. Yeah, I'm not going to use it here.
How did you get there? Because there is a bit of a
Oh.
wall between you and that
The
spot.
wall, you're right.
And then the barricades themselves.
Yeah, I didn't know the wall for some reason. I know the wall, I guess. I don't know. It was like a ledge or something. I don't know. Okay, so how do you get up there then normally? There's a barricade in the area.
I mean, you would have to climb over the barricade or the wall. What does it say here? Let's see. Barricades are well constructed. I mean, it's a half wall, so you could probably do an athletics check to leap over it. Or scramble over it or something.
Try that for...
Looks like Erebus has a good angle on that one, though.
Oh. I failed.
Yeah, you attempt to leap over the wall and you're unsuccessful, ending your first movement action there.
Okay, go ahead and go take my second one, go over here.
Alright. And if you could click done and turn it over to Momo. Alright, Momo. Do you want to...
What's this wall? What is the material of this wall?
It is made of glass. It looks like it is made of a strong tempered glass. It wouldn't hide anything behind it, but it would definitely give it cover.
What about from a laser?
Well, maybe not so much from a laser.
All right then.
Oh, I need to step away for a second.
Alright.
All right. I'm gonna step up here and shoot this gentleman with my artillery laser.
Alrighty.
All right. 28. Yeah.
So this section of wall takes a little bit of damage as your laser penetrates it, and then this creature takes 10. Killing the bugs. Alder.
We're going to get him on.
Okay, he's get him.
And clever feint on him.
Okay, same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's flat-footed to attacks.
The other guy's out of range, so.
Yep. That guy is defeated. So, Adjutant, you're up.
Back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, stepped away at the wrong moment.
No worries.
Just gotta run back in. Okay. Not sure if I have a clear shot there.
Oh, yeah, I think you... Let's see, what do you got? Snap to corners. Looks like he's going to pick up cover right there through that square. I don't know if you can go 5 more feet, but 24 is going to be enough even with the cover, so...
I'll give -2 AC.
Well, he's definitely going to shoot at you, I believe. What does it say they do? Yep, they prefer to take cover and fire at range, so...
Of course they do.
Yeah, he's still got cover from you, so he's just
Tactic
gonna fire
was
at
to
twice.
give up and surrender.
Oh, yeah? He's actually going to fire... I think he's going to fire at... first at Adjutant and then a second shot at Tari, because... I think... Actually, Tari's got cover from Adjutant, so... He's just going to shoot twice at Adjutant because... No cover. That's going to miss. At some point, they're going to learn that they might do better if they just shot once. So 7 damage from his cannon there, Tari. Or for Adjutant, excuse me. This one... tactically, he should... get away from Erebus's attack. They have... decent movement speed. Takes up a position behind this barricade and fires down at Momo. Ouch!
Oh. All right. So it is 5.
Olfactory overload. No, we're not going to do that. So you take 11 points of damage, and Momo has corrode. So you will be corroding, sir. I'm on the wrong token.
Acid version of burn.
It is the acid version of burn. All right. Stelly, you're up again.
Well, since I'm in a very interesting location because I can have this wonderful feat, I'm going to shoot this guy.
Pop in, shoot, pop back out. All right.
You know, because I'm smart like that.
Because you're using tactics. What's tactics?
Because I'm a soldier boy.
Well, you're hitting him, so no one can complain that you're not doing your job. All right, Erebus. He foiled. Your curse is foiled again. He didn't just stand there and let you shoot at him.
How hard does it feel like it would be to hang upside down from that window and shoot him like this?
Oh, I don't know that it would be hard. You want to? Are you gonna hang with what your knees?
Yeah, basically just bend over the side.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna apply some penalties to your shot, but go ahead.
Will I be able to use trick attack with this or no?
I'll let you use trick attack. Go ahead.
It's a -2 to hit for each range increment, right?
Yes. Which one are you shooting at? The one below you?
Yeah.
Okay. So your trick attack failed. I'm going to give you the hit because you rolled pretty high. And I'm going to ask you to make an acrobatics check to not fall in. All right, you're good. You can pass the turn. All right, Tari.
Over here.
Sure, get him. Yeah, that'll get him. Nearly kills him.
Right.
And if you want to pass the turn to Momo, I'm just checking special abilities.
I think Momo's just gonna go ahead and try to shoot this guy. Yeah, I can't think of anything better to do than just break out the artillery laser and shoot it.
He is taking some cover from that barricade.
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, did I not have like a clearest shot from right here?
No, I mean, you can see right to this corner, you're going through the barricade.
I see. Okay.
That's why he moved over there, to get cover from you as well.
If I step up one square, though, I should be able to shoot right through the glass, right?
Yeah, you could probably...
Okay.
You could go... Yeah, it's a lot of glass to go through, but yeah.
Yeah. The cross section of it. Yeah, it is. But it's a penetrating artillery laser. It's a penetrating artillery.
Angle refraction of the glass, but
Yeah.
for that.
I'm not going to.
I think the whole point of a penetrating artillery laser is just for situations like this.
There you go.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh, that's gonna hurt him, though. Toast.
Yay! There you go.
All right, Captain.
I want to get him and pistol. I think it's only 2. Yeah, it's all clever thing.
All right. And that just requires him to see and hear you, right?
Yep. Within 60 feet.
Yeah. You guys are killing me. Literally.
Oh, sweet, my first kill.
Good job.
Probably.
Good job.
Not really.
Look at that. The healer got a kill.
You managed to put down the swarm Korovoxes in this room. Erebus, you can find your way back to the cable and drop down and dislodge it and join the others on the floor if you want. As you're looking around on top of the roof up there, Erebus, the rest of the place has a solid cover. There's no more windows.
Okay. You say that, but if I had to, I was just going to jump down in this fight at some point. Yeah, I'm just going to climb down. Go back and climb down.
All right. Looking around this large room, as I said before, let's see. So signs dangle from an archway to the north, but whatever lay beyond has been reduced to rubble. You note who can read Sheeran? Who reads bug language? Alder reads bug language. Okay, as you move over there, Alder, or Momo moves over there, you can see signs that clearly... No, over where Momo is.
Oh, over there. Okay.
You see signs that denote the wide hallway to the east is labeled Lecture Halls 103 and 104 and offices 1020 to 1028. Adjutant, over there on that, well, now you read those ones. Before you moved over here, while you were back over on the west side, you saw that the space beyond is labeled, let's see, to the west there is labeled Library, Lecture Halls 101, 102, Offices 1010 to 1018, Stairs to second floor, and Student Services. Though the doors are quite impassable. And from the outside, you know all of that has collapsed.
Did we get what about the instructions we got from I forgot his name. The kid, the student.
Yes.
Which way would be the right way to go from his
They couldn't remember the office number, but they did say that you should go to the right after entering the atrium and then go to the left.
We should just look for the guy's name, right?
Yeah,
Well, there's no like staff directory.
I mean, no, on the
There it
walls.
is.
I mean,
there is a directory on the
staff
wall.
directory. Oh,
There's
most
a staff
colleges have
directory.
their professor's name
It
on
just
the wall.
it,
you know?
it wasn't at the hallway entrances. It was over here down by Erebus, over by the entry doors.
okay.
Right, makes sense, right?
Where's Professor
Scanning
What's-his-name?
through the staff directory, you quickly find Professor Galchuk's office is labeled as room 1026.
There we go.
So what's this
And-
I'm seeing over here to the right, by the way? I
What's
see a green
that?
blob.
That looks like acid.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So as you approach this, the eastern wing hallway, you note that the ceiling is cracked and stained, and a foul liquid drips into pools on the uneven floor. 3 double doors along the southern walls, each labeled with a placard, Another double door leads east. To the south, a flight of... You don't see the flight of stairs yet, but... So you can see down the hallway, you see the 3 sets of double doors. 1, 2, and 3, and then another one down here if you see that far. I don't know if you see that far. But yeah, the pools, if you move up and investigate them without entering them, you note that the pools of foul liquid are only a few inches deep, but they appear to hold concentrated runoff from the acid rain that falls several times a day across the city. You think that touching the puddle would damage you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh hell, Momo, you had a corrode effect on you.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So it would be a D4 of damage, so 3 points of damage, and then give me a reflex save to shake it off. Good, you shake it off. So you took the 3 points, and then it was gone.
So was it room 210?
I forgot. 1020, I thought it was.
No, Alder, you're fine. You didn't. It was from the attack.
Yeah. You're protected by the pet carrier.
Yeah, full coverage, you know.
I have a flashlight I can turn on if it's dark in this area.
Let's see. I need to see if Momo has light turned on for him already. You have sight, but you don't have light. All right, so you have a flashlight. Does Alder have the lantern turned on? No. What does the lantern do? 60 feet? 60 feet bright, right? That should make a difference. Nope, 50. I'll change it. You don't need your flashlight anymore. Alder will carry your light for you.
Sounds good. So I guess we gotta go this way.
We got all these doors and shit, man.
Yep. Which of these doors down here, what, maybe I've misheard the instructions, but the signs indicating it, does it tell us which door leads to the, office that we want? For Professor Gall?
The doors on the south side here indicate this is Lecture Hall 103. In Sheeran, of course. So just like any other university or school you've been at, the doors have labels on them. Or a sign, a placard next to it telling you what the room is.
Okay, so let's find... What was the name of the...
Hey, are you guys okay if I just peek in here, see if there's any fire extinguishers?
Sure, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Momo's just gonna step up here and just push the door open, see if he sees any fire extinguishers.
All right. Let's see. I think I missed. Well, you guys didn't really look around, so.
Like a perception check in there?
All right, so you're going to open up the door to Lecture Hall 103 and look for fire extinguishers. Okay, so I'm going to open that door for you. But don't go in. Just give me a moment.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if I see any fire extinguishers?
As you peek into this room and you only have 50 feet of vision, you note 2 sloped walkways leading down into a room, flanking stepped tiers holding rows of student desks in various sizes and configurations. But both of the walkways are obstructed. Over far on the west, you see what looks like swarm bodies. It's hard to make out in the darkness. While the eastern ramp in front of you holds countless blocks of some dark, chalky substance. But you are gonna find it quite difficult to look for extinguishers, as the creatures clambering in the rows of seating release a cone of sonic energy in your direction.
Yeah.
30-foot cone. Not that 30-foot cone. I don't want that one. I want this one.
Why are you so mean?
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit Alder and Momo. Momo, Alder, and Adjutant. Momo or Alder, you're gonna get a big. You get improved cover from the.
Full cover.
Does it say full cover, or because there's no such thing as full cover?
What? Concealment or something. I don't remember.
It's an armor upgrade, right?
Yes.
Pet carrier. Pet carrier.
Total
Inside the
cover
pet character, creature benefits from total cover and your armor's environmental protections, but can't take physical actions other than to leave an open area. So total cover. All right. Total cover blocks line of effects. Enemies cannot attack. Okay. So Alder is safe. Momo and Adjutant will have to give me saves against the Shriek. All right, so you both take 8 points of sonic damage, and you can roll a fort save to not be deafened. Adjutant, you're deafened. 3 minutes. Momo, you're not deaf.
I don't think deaf people can benefit from Get 'em.
You'll have to look that up, Alder. But at this point, I think you should all roll initiative.
Sense dependent.
Nice.
Oh, Stelly, did I get your roll in there in time? No, I didn't. Why did it didn't move you? All right. There you go. All right, Alder, you react first after that creature shrieks.
Give me a second.
No problem.
Doesn't exactly say, but it says moves out of sight or hearing. So I'm assuming they won't.
Maybe Alder does it by doing like the SWAT team, like points his fingers at his eyes and then points at those two.
All right, what do we do here?
Did that not come through?
I see the bluff check. I didn't hear what. I don't want to assume what you're doing.
I get him and clever fainted this guy here.
Okay. Get 'em's automatic. Clever feint is based on CR. That's gonna be good though. Alrighty, Stelly.
Okay, so I got dudes shooting. And
Yep, they open the door. You hear the sound. This insectile shrieking noise, and and you see Momo and Adjutant kind of fall back from it a little bit.
Well, I'm not going to do anything until they get out of the way.
There's another set of doors.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's two sets of doors. There's the doors they're at, and there's another set over here, both labeled Lecture Hall 103.
Okay, so I'm going to open the doors then. And I'm done.
And as you look through that door, you just see the bodies of swarm components littering this eastern slope. All right, Adjutant.
Alright. That guy. Yes, stepping. Yes.
16 to hit KAC is going to be a miss.
Okay.
Oh, I set these guys' hit points and stuff up wrong. Let me fix that so you get your rings. Alrighty. And you move there. And all of these gray blocks over here make that portion of the room difficult terrain.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, Momo.
Momo is going to. Let's see. They hit me with sonic damage, right?
Yes.
So,
Actually, as you look at those blocks, it's actually more difficult to climb across those blocks. You would have to make an athletics check to even move at half speed across them.
well, I'm gonna step up to just right here, and I just see the two of them. So Momo's not gonna use the screamer because presumably,
That's what they look like.
yeah.
Those things are cool.
I wonder, do I have any reason to believe these things might be, they use sonic damage, do I have any reason to believe these things might be resistant to sonic damage?
Are you trained in life sciences?
Absolutely not.
Oh, well, then, no, you have no idea.
Never fought them.
One way or the other.
Trying to decide which one Momo would think.
These are a new species of swarm.
True.
When you get access to those as playable characters, these are cool.
They are cool.
No, they're swarm. You don't ever get access to them as playable character races.
So uncool.
end up taking a rest so I could rebuild it. Momo's just gonna go ahead and throw it. He's been eager to do it. I'm going to target this spot right there. Actually, I'll go a little bit further because it's a 20-foot radius, and I want to make sure it doesn't get any of us. I'm going to target that intersection and throw my Solar Flare Grenade Mark II.
Solar Flare Grenade. Holy cow.
So that is a very long description. So I hit 12 points of damage. That is electricity and fire damage. It is a DC 17 reflex save. And if there's anything technological, either a construct or any weapons or items that either use charges or
wow, that's a
anything
lot
like
of
that.
stuff going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of text. I'm guessing that they aren't carrying anything.
Probably not. I got to do
yeah.
saves for them both, though. Reflex, DC
17.
17. That one saves. And that one saves. So they both take half damage. It's 6. Fire and electricity. I don't think...
Technological, functioning technological items within the 20-foot radius of their, either on them or any constructs, robots we didn't see or something. I'm guessing.
Okay, so I will subtract 6. Then...
Sorry. Let me click. Done.
All right, so this one here, as your grenade goes off, you see them both get burned and shocked a little bit, but it immediately. Let me verify this is the way this works first. Let's see, Universal Monster Rules. Sorry, I meant to look these up earlier. I just want to make sure it does it each round at the beginning of its turn. The creature regains hit points at the start of its turn. Alright. So this one here seems to recover partially... Oh, excuse me, that went the wrong way. Partially from your attack, but the burns seem to not heal. And it gets mad. It gets quite angry, and you see that red sac fills up on its neck, and then it releases that screech again. Momo and Adjutant, I need reflex saves. You both save for half, which is 9.
Is there different effects because I'm already deafened?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for the deafen because you are already deafened. However, Momo does need to roll for deafen. Fortitude save, Momo. You're fine. You got earplugs in or something, buddy?
No, Momo's. You know what? Momo's ears have developed over time to be used to loud noises because of all the explosions.
Yeah, there it is. So this one skitters across the desks and chairs, moving a little ways away from the other one, just in case someone else throws grenades. It didn't like that. Erebus, lots of noise and explosions going on in the room below you. To your south.
See them now. Oh, I guess I'll just attack that one.
That one being the close one to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you managed to trick attack it, which makes its armor class, makes it flat-footed, but it's not enough for you to actually damage it.
Yes. That's fine. I do so much damage.
It would have been nice. 20 points.
Let's bleed.
Oh, yeah, you were going to give it bleed?
I have the bleeding trick attack now.
Nice. All right. So, as this one, Erebus, you see that this one has taken some damage. It looks like it has some fire burns and some electrical scarring, but the electrical scarring seems to heal over at the beginning of its turn. And it moves over to get away from its buddy. And then it too releases a scream, targeting you guys. Stelly, it doesn't really affect you much because of the way the door is. But Tari and Erebus will both need to save versus its shriek ability. Reflex DC 13 for half of 17. Fortitude DC 13 or deafened for 1 minute. Sorry, you're deaf. And both of you save for half, so only 8 points of damage each. And then it's Tari's turn. You got a question about what's over there?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Oh.
Yeah, that seems to be a whole bunch of swarm bodies. The path is almost impassable. You could climb over the bodies, but it would drastically reduce your speed. Mechanically, you'd need to make an athletics check to move at half speed.
What about the desk area?
The desk area definitely looks difficult. It's difficult terrain, but you could move over it acrobatically to achieve your full speed.
Ah, okay. Well, let's do that.
However, failing that check may have some penalties you don't like.
I'll just move half speed here.
Okay. $17 KAC is not gonna hit. Not gonna get through its armor anyway.
Bad luck. There we go.
Hey, Alder, Scrove, I'm gonna need you to make a reflex save versus that last sonic attack. Because in order to do your abilities, you're gonna have to be outside of the pet carrier. And just enough to save for half, which was 10, and I need a fort save or be deaf.
Actually,
It was 9, you're right, because it was an 18. 9 points, you're correct. However, you are now deaf, Alder.
I was just gonna. Momo was gonna like try to free action ask, like, buddy, what are these things? But you don't hear it.
Alright, and now you can take this turn. You are muted, so I didn't hear anything you said.
Well, if I'm going to clever attack him.
Okay?
Sorry. And then I don't think I can get him with being deaf.
I don't think you can benefit from it. I don't think it prevents you from doing it. It is a sense dependent improvisation. But I don't think it prevents you from actually applying it, because you can still speak.
Okay, then I'll get him. And
And he's definitely still flat-footed. All right. And that hits, so you do 12 points of damage, too. All right, Stelly.
Okay, so let's try this peeking again.
Tari's in your way.
Yeah. But not here.
No. Hey, that's a good shot.
Fight smart, not hard, people.
All right, Adjutant is up.
Try to learn about these things in life science.
Yeah, give me a life science check to recall knowledge. All right. You learned quite a bit, or you recall quite a bit. These are called revulsors. The swarm uses them to process the swarm components that have failed into biological building blocks. That would be the gray stuff on the other side of the room. Let's see, where's it talking about it? Yep. So they consume the fallen swarm components, swarm creatures, and convert it into raw material suitable for new swarm entities. You know that they, on top of the swarm mind ability that all swarm have, these regenerate. However, fire stops their regeneration. They're unable to regenerate fire damage.
Welcome, by the way. You know all this fire damage I'm giving them.
Oh, do you want to... You said the electrical attacks were healing, though?
Yes.
I don't think that's how regeneration works.
Let me see. I looked it up. I will check it again. I just gotta scroll down to it. There's no easy R. Regeneration. The creature regains hit points at the start of its turn. Blah, 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 blah. Certain attacks, typically those that deal acid or fire damage, cause a regeneration to stop functioning for 1 round. Okay, so he got hit by fire. During that round, the creature doesn't regain hit points and can die normally. Okay. Gotcha. I just figured... I didn't read the whole thing. I thought it just didn't regenerate those hit points.
Ah.
Like troll or something.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Because a troll, you can cut its head off basically, and it'll just grow back.
Yeah. But if you do fire damage, it stops all regenerate, or whatever.
For that round. So if you don't do fire damage in a round, the next round it comes up, it will regenerate.
As long as it's not dead. So.
Right, as long as it didn't die while taking fire damage in that same round. And that's pretty much everything there is to know about these things. Is there anything specific you'd like to know? They're quick. They have claws on top of the shriek.
If you've given me everything.
Their best save is reflex, I guess.
Okay. Is 19 hit them? That's without any bonuses or penalties.
A 19 will damage this flat-footed get-emmed creature for 10. And 2 more AC down.
So if Adjutant relays all that, Momo's going to want to make sure that fire damage is continuing. Although this guy has already been shot this round by Stelly.
True enough.
Let me just take a quick look at the this real quick. Where's the thingy? There it is.
Oh, if you go stand right
In
you
the
can get
middle.
both of them.
Yeah, I
You
know.
go stand right over there. You could get
Yeah.
both of them.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, like right there. I can get them both. So, Momo's gonna step to right there, and we'll go ahead and fire his Thunderstrike Screamer. Since Adjutant didn't say anything about like resistance to it, and we'll say, "Hey, I'm gonna taste of your own medicine."
Bomb!
And I have built in already the minuses to that. So that is an 18 on this guy.
Okay.
And on the other guy is a 18 as well. And
Well, an
damage to
18 will hit both of them.
That's 11 damage to each. Sonic damage.
Yep, minus 11 Sonic. Oh, well, that one dies.
His regeneration was stopped.
Yes, he is. He is not on a regenerating round, so. If that is Momo's turn,
I forgot to click done.
then Erebus can go.
After you get there.
Fire, Erebus!
I didn't hear what it said there.
Oh, I was just kidding.
You are unable to trick it and unable to get your attack through its defenses. And if I recall correctly, this one has not taken any damage, any fire damage in a round.
Yeah, not since last round.
So he gains back a full 5 hit points.
It's worth it still.
And he fights with claws, attacking Tari and Erebus once each. 15 on Tari, which is a miss, and 21 on Erebus, which is a hit.
What was it mean?
13 points of slashing damage. Alright, Tari.
So the one on me that hit, or the one on?
The one on Erebus. Erebus got hit. You're
okay.
safe.
Okay. What? We will attack. We'll actually spend the level 1 spell slot to attack that. So there's move action to do that. Maybe attack.
Well, that's definitely going to hit it. And you said something about a move action. What else did you do?
Oh, I used the move action to spend a spell slot to give me dust, basically the full BAB thing for a round, kind of equivalent thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And that's the end of your turn. So
Yeah.
if you want to click done. And that'll send it to Alder.
What's motivating me?
I'm just gonna do a repeat of the last one, so for the new guy.
All right, he's get 'em. But you miss your shot, so he's not flat-footed to his buddies, right? To your buddies?
Well, I didn't make lunch actually.
Yeah. What you gonna do there, Stelly?
Well, it's not my turn.
It's because Alder hasn't passed.
Oh, okay. Now it's my turn.
I was looking at a different page, expecting him to pass it.
Sorry,
world
I'm
changed
to
for you.
read the clever attack.
I'm gonna shoot through Tari.
You're gonna shoot through Tari.
Well, yeah, you know.
I think the more they're around you, the more.
Hey!
Hey, that's a good shot. And that's fire damage. Yeah, you definitely hit with that. All right, Adjutant.
Say it was difficult to.
It is.
Rain, unless you try an acrobatics check, but if you fail the check, you might regret it.
It's difficult to move across the scene. Think about climbing over the seats in a theater, in a movie theater.
Yeah, I've seen like.
I need to put a jetpack on this power armor.
I mean, you could acrobatically leap from seat back to seat back to seat back to seat back, but if you miss, it's gonna hurt.
Well, the acrobatics isn't very good, so I'm gonna try and
Let me open my pocket edition of Starfinder here and see if I can add a jetpack.
So that's my turn.
Alrighty, 17's actually going to miss with the cover. Momo.
Momo is going to move, let's see, it's 5 feet to there, and then I can get to here at half speed.
5, 15, 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, 5 and then 10 more at half speed of the remaining 20. Yeah, so.
Yep.
And I will move to right there and shoot him with my artillery laser.
Shoot him.
Yep. Alright.
I love all the options a 6-armed creature has for weapons.
That was a big part of the decision.
So
that
close.
hits.
So close.
I know.
It hits, but you don't get the kill.
Finish him off, buddy!
I can't go until you pass the initiative.
God damn it.
I want to go, man, but I can't.
Forgot the button.
Just standing there in a fight. I can't go yet. It's not my turn.
It's like we're playing the turn-based
Hey, one of the
edition
few people that
Starfinder.
one of the few people that can benefit from the get 'em. You knife them. And you get the kill. And the body sizzles and bubbles as the creature is unable to regenerate due to the fire damage it has taken.
And bleeding out.
It's dying. Ha! This Thunderstrike Screamer blew up in my face when I was first testing it out. My ears got used to sonic damage. Can't deafen me.
After a few minutes, you the ringing in your ears subsides, and you're able to hear again. The most it could have lasted for is 4 minutes. So,
What are you guys standing around for? Jeez.
I'm real sorry about that, everybody. I just was hoping we could find those fire extinguishers. I didn't think anybody be using the lecture hall. Sorry about that. My bad.
Yeah,
let's see. You don't find. Yeah, there's nothing in here. You don't find any extinguishers in this room.
Can we take a 10-minute rest? Just a little breather. Sorry about that.
I need to get some biotech, like a dragon gland. That'd be kind of cool, huh?
That would be cool.
They are. That's why I vomit electricity.
Yeah, but like I can get that for like my Stelly, you know.
Nobody
this room and then go back and look around the room we haven't.
But before we do that, does anybody object to us taking 10 minutes?
Well, I object. 'Cause I didn't take damage.
Okay.
While Momo was resting, the rest of you can go examine or go check out the room that you cleared that you didn't check out.
Just so you know, while we're resting, Momo is. I believe you said in the past, you're okay with me making a grenade during a 10-minute rest.
Yes, you can fiddle with something while you're resting.
Ooh, I can get a gill sheath.
Out of these
Ooh,
things
so you
again,
sprayed in water?
I got something special for them.
So, Adjutant, checking around the other room and anyone else that follows her, you note that that this room was probably used by a handful of Ilanchuvans who made their final stand. It looks like they used mostly improvised weapons and armor that was destroyed during the fighting. You do find the body of a Shirin campus security guard who must have been among the trapped resistance, however. Her organic body was completely consumed, like all the others, little bits of shell remaining. But the swarm did not find a use for her Enforcer armor, which is in the armory. Enforcer Armor 1, which appears to have a damper shout projector in it. That's a armor upgrade. Integrated into the torso using 2 of its upgrade slots. With an uninterrupted hour of work, the PZs can also salvage 3 suits of casual station wear. So if you took your time, you could also salvage 3 suits of casual station wear, a suit of thin plate.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
You're going to take an hour right now, or are you going to come back to it later?
Probably later.
Okay. I'm just going to throw this up in chat so you can record it there, Scrove. 3 suits of casual station wear, a suit of thin plate, an advanced Doshko, a tactical chitin blade, 60 small arm rounds, 1,700 UPBs worth of scrap. Which could be very useful to trade with your friends.
We have friends? I thought they all died.
The
I know.
chode people.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing, dude.
And there's the Enforcer Armor 1 with the damper shout projector integrated into the torso. Damper shout projector. What does that do?
It's a 2d6 weapon that demoralizes, has a 40-foot range, and
Nice.
it's a heavy weapon.
Hey,
Damper
can I
shout.
take a look at that?
It is heavy. Yeah, it's integrated. Basically, it's Iron Man chest projector.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Hooked up to your
And
power
that
armor?
Enforcer armor.
Enforcer armor is a level 5 armor, 9 EAC, 10 KAC, 2 dex, -4s, armor check, -10 speed adjustment, with 2 upgrade slots and 3 bulk.
Armor?
Yep, it's heavy armor.
Ooh.
I don't know if Momo's interested or not.
Probably. Maybe, but that we'd have to adjust, right?
Yeah, it
That's
takes
the one
10
that-
minutes.
10-4.
4 tens.
I thought you said it'd take an hour.
Something else I thought, right?
Enforcer armor. What's it called again?
Enforcer armor 1.
Enforcer armor 1. Is that not? Why is that not on here? It's. Are you sure it's heavy armor?
I'm not sure of anything.
It is.
I think it's heavy armor.
look it up for.
Yeah, it's on Nethys as heavy armor.
Why am I not finding it here? I'll find it. I assume it would be an upgrade of what I'm currently wearing.
EAC 9, KAC plus 10, max dex bonus plus 2, armor check penalty minus 4, speed adjustment minus 10 feet.
Forcer Armor 2? Phil?
Force armor 1, I believe.
Oh, Forcer Armor 1. Oh, that's why. I thought you said it was
All right.
level 9. It's level 5.
My
Sorry.
microphone was muted. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Here's
You're
the
good.
link.
You're all good. I found the link. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry for holding everyone up.
Jeez, man.
No problem.
What is that?
I mean, you're hurt. Make them wait.
Speak for
I
yourself,
thought
man.
my mic was turned back on, and I just didn't.
I will also.
For some reason, it didn't come on like it was supposed to.
I ain't hurt. Because,
When I pressed
Yeah,
the
no,
button.
that is actually. You know what? It might be worth doing, but it has a bonus upgrade slot for me. I'm not going to put it on right now, especially because it slows me down.
Of note, the 2 upgrade slots are currently taken up by the projector, the damper shout projector.
Oh, nice.
So
I'd
it's
have to
armor
figure
with a
something out.
weapon.
What does the projector do? Oh, just Iron Man thing. Gotcha.
Yeah, it is a sonic effect.
Yeah, I already got my armor slots already filled up anyway, so.
Yep, it's the second version, second tier version of it. 2d6 sonic. It's an explode effect, 10 feet, so
Ooh,
it actually hits everything within 10 feet of you.
that's pretty clever.
Yep, it is non-lethal and it is unwieldy though.
Yeah, I think it's a slight upgrade on the Thunderstrike Screamer, but I can use the Thunderstrike Screamer with heavy fire, and it has a bigger range. Is the thing. I think I don't know that I'd use it right now. And then also Alder would have to run around on his own.
You can always dig out the shout projector and open up the 2 slots anyway.
So Stelly's just going to keep walking around for this 10 minutes because, he wants to backup generator to do its thing. So it's pacing back and forth.
I can probably carry it along, or at least we're going to be coming out this way, so maybe we'll stash it. Phil, are you okay with, unless we have some sort of weird way of carrying it out? I can carry all this. You said the total weight is 3 bulk?
Hey, nothing.
I didn't say the total weight was. The armor has 3 bulk.
3 bulk plus the
Plus
damper.
all the other stuff. I mean, there's. Well, no, the damper is in the armor, and that covers the whole. The armor upgrade integrated items. I don't think they have weight on their own. I don't know. Normally it would have 2 bulk. Let me see what integrated says. Maybe integrated causes it to lose its
Worth
bulk.
noting, if we're going to disassemble or take out the upgrade anyways, I could actually use it pretty well. The armor.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. I mean, you could just wear it as it is right now.
I would lose one of my already upgrade things.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the upgrade?
That's fair. It might not be it might be worth losing it.
I mean, you could still use the weapon.
I would assume that.
Tar, you might
What are you
like
guys talking about?
No. It's a 2d12 piercing damage melee weapon.
What?
Wait, what is
Analog
what?
unwielding. The advanced Deshoko.
Oh, yeah.
Costco. I didn't even see that. I was so caught up looking at these things. Oh,
This is all the loot you guys managed to scrounge after an hour of scavenging the atrium.
Oh wow. A tactical chitin blade?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Neat.
that's like a knife made of insect shell. It's a D6 slashing with a bleed D6 critical.
It's
I
a
wanna...
two-handed weapon, which makes me sad.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
two-handed, so it's a big sword.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Got enough
I-
two-handed weapons, Momo?
It's an
I
axe,
mean, I
actually.
could, if it's the thing. I'm just thinking about the Dashko. The only thing is, it's a question of whether or not, as unwieldy, it would throw me off if it's because it's an upgrade on my diamagnetic storm hammer, I believe. Um, yeah, sorry. It's that's the problem with Starfinder. Loot is so fun that when you get it, everything shuts down, so we can all check out the loot.
Well, I mean, and you kind of need to because you guys have been limited on supplies, so feel free to make sure you're using what you want to use. The advanced Doshko is a 2d12 piercing weapon. It does have the unwieldy trait, so you could only use it once in a round if you used it.
Yeah.
The chitin blade's a 1d6 slashing with
Chitin.
1d6 bleed. It's a one-handed, or no, it's a two-handed. Oh,
It's two-handed as well. Yeah, it's a big weapon. It's a big blade.
Chitin.
1d6. Scrove, you said it was 1d6.
yeah, it's a 1d6 slashing with a critical of 1d6 bleed. And then the Deshoko is 2d12 piercing.
Yeah,
Two-handed.
I can't resist that. Does it have reach? I don't even remember.
What, the Doshko?
Dodco, yeah.
No, it does not have reach. It's just analog and unwieldy.
10-4.
Swoop Hammer has reach.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to get one of those. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Momo's gonna stow his diamagnetic storm hammer and grab the Dashko. Yeah, if you're gonna put on the enforcer armor, I think you should go for Atari. We can always just pull off the upgrade if you don't want to use it now or whatever. Momo will just say, for everyone's benefit, just say, I fixed up a new weapon here, a new grenade that'll help if we run into these guys again, just in case.
Yeah, I'll take the armor. I can use that for now, even if the upgrade is. I probably upgrade. That'll work. Second one's not that important.
So what Alder's saying in chat is just make sure that you put it on your sheet and let him know because he's keeping track of the loot in Discord.
No, I'm definitely taking the advanced Doshko 100%.
What's the name of the integrated thing?
It is a
shout projector.
yeah, it's a shout projector damper level. So shout projector damper.
Oh, it's a projector. Okay.
Yeah. It's a sonic debilitator, is what it is.
Wait, so what now?
It's basically a sonic. It's a non-lethal sonic attack device.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay.
Are we calling it there for the night?
Is it time? I mean,
It's 150
Yeah,
for me.
we could, yeah. Kind of looking down the hall a little ways. I mean, if you guys want to look at the map at all, you can. I'll leave the doors closed for now. But yeah, that's probably actually not a bad place to leave it. And then you guys can come back and finish, or at least delve deeper into the university. Maybe you can find some books and get some learning.
Yep.
12. 2d12 plus strength. That means if I hit somebody with this advanced Doshko, I do 2d12 plus 10.
Yep.
Right. So you could do 12, or you could do 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a spread, but
12
it's
to
usually
34
somewhere
is
in the
a
middle.
pretty awesome spread.
Yeah.
I still
That's
got
a
my.
pretty awesome spread. Oh, and I get a +1 to attack because. Oh no, wait, that's weapon. Oh wait, no, yeah, because I have versatile focus.
Yeah, I still have my shit laser rifle from like level 1.
I know. That's why you should detach that thing and carry it around. You should take that screamer thing if Tari doesn't want to use it.
No, I already have my armor slots filled up.
You could carry it as a weapon.
Alright, I gotta go to bed.
All right.
All right. Good night.
We'll argue over
I'll
what
play now.
trying to get Mike to take a better weapon.
I'm gonna try it first at least.
What
See
weapon?
how it works. It seems cool to have a weapon on there, because you don't need hands for the integrate thing then, right? That's how it works?
Correct.
I
That
don't,
seems cool then, yeah.
I don't see any weapon.
I already
What
took
do you
off
mean?
the on the loot list. I already took off the integrated weapon, the enforcer armor, and the weapon that Momo took.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I've got the advanced Dashko, and Momo will just look over at Stelly and said, "Hey, your punches go pretty hard. Are they better than this?" And wave his diamagnetic storm hammer around.
No, I'm good.
Oh, all right. Scrove, you still there?
No, he popped
Yeah.
out. Well, he is okay.
Oh, okay. If you want to